Yo, what's going on, guys? And today, NBA executives are predicting that Brooklyn Nets free agent Cam Johnson is going to get a $90 million contract from the Houston Rockets. Yeah, surprising to say the least, as Cam Johnson's a guy that you think that Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges are cornerstones for the Nets, and looks like maybe not. And Cam Johnson's a guy who he's got an interesting career. He's from Pennsylvania. He played at Pittsburgh, then transferred to North Carolina, played for the Phoenix Suns, then was traded in the KD trade with Mikal Bridges to the Nets. And the rumor is that Cam Johnson, he was offered supposedly a 4-year, $80 million this last offseason, rejected it, and now is in the neighborhood of a 4-year, $90 million. And this is coming from Mike Scotto, who he cited multiple executives discussing this, saying that 6 executives he spoke with project Cam Johnson to earn a deal in the neighborhood of 4 years, $90 million. And several teams are expected to have interest in Johnson, but the Houston Rockets being the number one. The Nets got swept by Philadelphia. The consensus for NBA executives was that Johnson rose his draft stock this playoff series by averaging 18.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and shooting an efficient 50.9% from the field and 42.9% from three in the series. And it's also worth noting that Johnson, who underwent knee surgery earlier this season, logged 38 minutes per game in the playoffs and was Brooklyn's second leader scorer. And people were aware that he was a lot older than other people when he first came into the league, but he's still showing that he has potential. And as Johnson concluded his media availability, he gave a potential hint that he expects to be back in Brooklyn, given his outlook towards the team's future foundation. And that's just something that's noting. But Johnson will be a restricted free agent this offseason with a qualifying offer of $8.5 million. And he sounded like someone who's more than open to remaining with the Brooklyn Nets when he told the reporters that this season was setting a foundation for what they can build after a first round sweep from the Sixers. And you know, a massive contract offer could change that maybe the Nets don't want to offer it. And the guy averaged a career best 15.5 points per game this season with the Suns and Nets. And he came to Brooklyn as part of that Durant deal and became a foundational piece and in their efforts as they rebuild. And he's 27. Okay. And I think that him being a guy who can guard multiple positions, shooting guards, small forwards, and power forwards, and shoot 40% the mismatch, and he has a skill set that's really valuable in the NBA today that I think you can't overlook. And I think it's just something that people shouldn't take for granted. I do want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section about this and why. Who do you think will, be someone that people need to pay attention to? Is Cam Johnson potentially going to be the guy that like a lot ago, or what could go on with this? But I personally see Cam Johnson staying, and my girlfriend asking for coffee, but I see him staying in Brooklyn. What team can offer him that? I think that's the big thing. Who can offer him the convenience that Brooklyn does? Also, I gotta take a picture of my dog right now. If you get, she is so funny. But yeah, I think this is Cam Johnson deserves the money. He's played great, and yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. I am gonna head out. That's the video for today. And if there was anything else you guys would have liked to have heard, let me know. But Cam Johnson, who's going to pay him? Is he going to be the Nets or the Rockets? Let me know.